drive to the left.
Maastricht has some of the most amazing architecture in the world. I mean, its medieval architecture is absolutely world-beating. It's got a fantastic atmosphere. I think we've got marching bands coming here to meet us. And
if you look up there, can you see in bas relief there are trefoils at the top of the little elements there, underneath the windows. Now that's really interesting because this church, St. Matthias's, is actually from the 1350s, but they're very, very plain. So in a weird way, they're kind of almost more like Romanesque. It's astonishing when you think that this church comes from the 1350s. Ellie, it's the 1350s, and yet this church is kind of, it's like a
Now I'm all for architecture, but this is DriveTribe. And Bart Screers, excuse the pronunciation, also mentioned the Maastricht tunnel, so I'm going to go and find it.
They're Gothic. Now what's going on with Gothic but plain? Because 1350s, it should be absolutely fair and square Gothic. But it's kind of like, it's almost like it's out of date. You really don't understand how important Maastricht is to the whole cultural history of the Netherlands. Amsterdam might think it's Gothic, but actually there's a lot of people who think Maastricht. Right through from the Roman times when they arrived and they built a bridge, right through to modern times, because I suppose you really could say that Maastricht is a city as a manifestation of the history of the Netherlands, which is then like a history of Europe. I mean, it's where the Maastricht Treaty was signed, Ellie. It's just been the most extraordinary place. It really has. Have you enjoyed this little briefing on it all?
Ben, I've had a great time.
Oh, well, that's really good.